Good evening. I'm Alan Devlin. Thank you for joining us here tonight. The monster winter storm that we've been talking about for days is just about here. The first flakes are expected to fall in parts of the tri-state within a few hours. Here's the latest of what we know now. New York and New Jersey and Connecticut are all under a state of emergency because of the storm. In 1 hour, a 35-mile-per-hour speed restriction will go into effect on several New Jersey highways. We've also learned that NJ Transit will suspend operations at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And Mayor Mamdani says a decision on what NY schools will do on Monday will be made by noon tomorrow. We have team coverage with reporters across the tri-state, but let's begin with meteorologists Vanessa Murdoch and Scott Paget in our virtual studio. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, we're just a few hours away now. Wow. 5 a.m. for portions of the area. 7 a.m. is what we're thinking for the city for start time.
Yeah, and look how big the storm is. We've been talking about it all week long. We knew this would develop, and it is stretching across a set of ports of the country. It is massive out there. Vanessa is seeing the snow, the sleet, the freezing rain, and in some spots to the south, just some rain, but that won't be here for us.
No rain in the city, but we are expecting a messy mix at times. But this will start to snow because we do anticipate this being a significant event and dangerous if you're going to be trying to navigate the roads. First alert weather days for Sunday and Monday. Snow, sleet, as well as dangerous cold that persists for your Sunday. We're looking out for that heavy snow and sleet. Monday, lingering snow showers, frigid both days. Here's what we have right now on the current satellite and radar picture locally. Looks like the snow is already creeping into the Garden State, but what's reaching the surface is what's important. And we're not seeing a whole lot of what is traveling through the midsection of PA, eastern PA, actually reaching the ground just yet. But again, we're not far away. This storm system is big. It is going to make an impact here in the tri-state area. It's making an impact across the country. It's roughly speaking dropping precipitation across 1,500 miles. That's not square miles. That number would be a whole lot bigger. What is the timeline here at home? 4 a.m. through 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're going to watch that snow fill in from southwest to northeast. 10 a.m. through 2 p.m. That's when the snow is heaviest and when it is snow for all of us. But as we move into the afternoon, early evening, we're going to start to see a bit of a transition for the city, points south and east to more of a messy mix. So yes, that's when things start to get a bit more ugly out there. Let's talk more now about what we can expect, right, Scott? Because this storm is going to change this live picture starting tomorrow morning.
Yeah, looks beautiful right now. We saw some sunshine today. That's not going to be the story as we go through tomorrow. So let's talk about that in a little bit more detail. And we're going to be seeing that really increase as we talked about that timeline a bit more for Vanessa. So let's talk about what we can expect now. Because of the snow moving in and then that sleet on top of it, we have a winter storm warning in effect from Sunday about 3 in the morning, so a few hours away from that, until Monday at 6 p.m. That's for all of the tri-state because of the heavy snow and then that mix. So Vanessa was detailing that. Look at this on the ice accumulation. So we're going to get a lot of heavy snow, but we're going to be seeing on top of that maybe some sleet moving in. It looks like the forecast models are showing that happening for us. South and West Hamilton, about 2/10 in the city, near 2/10 of an inch of some ice on top of it down the Jersey Shore as well. So Vanessa, with that in mind, that's tamped down some of the snow totals in some areas for us.
Right, especially, we're looking at Jersey Shore getting slightly lesser numbers now as we are looking at that happening for the southeastern end of Long Island. But Scott, in the city, 8 to 12 and more north.
Yeah, absolutely, because they're going to be seeing snow all day long. That switch over not really happening. 18 to 22 inches in the Hudson Valley.
That's exciting.
That's really exciting. A lot of kids up there, a lot of skiers going to be happy as well as they're going to be out in it. So we're going to be dealing with it. And on top of that, the frigid cold sticking around.
I know. So we're going to talk much more about this in our full first alert forecast. For now, Alan, back to you.
You guys are going to be busy for the next couple of days. I can promise you that. Thank you. We'll see you in just a little bit. So right now, New York City is bracing for its biggest snowfall in several years. In just 3 weeks into office, this will be a major test for Mayor Zohran Mamdani. Naomi Ruchim has a look at the city's plan and how New Yorkers are getting ready.
As we await the first signs of snow, sanitation workers are at the ready. More than 2,000 have already started their 12-hour shifts. Once the snow falls, they'll start with the salt, then move on to launching a major plowing operation.
Hours away from what could be the biggest and coldest storm to hit New York in years, Mayor Mamdani says the city is ready.
Make no mistake, New Yorkers, the full power of this city's enormous resources are prepared, poised and ready to be deployed.
Mamdani took that message to social media Saturday evening.
My ask to you is to avoid unnecessary travel on Sunday.
More than 700 salt spreaders are prepped to roll out. And once 2 inches of snow accumulates, 2,300 plows will follow, all to cover more than 19,000 miles of roadway. Despite the detailed planning, one major decision is still up in the air. Will there be school on Monday?
We are weighing the safety of everyone involved. We want to make sure that whatever decision we make is one where students, parents, educators will be safe.
Many New Yorkers say they will heed the mayor's call to stay home, but that requires last-minute shopping.
I was just here for last-second odds and ends. Already done most of my shopping a day or two ahead of time.
At the Trader Joe's in Flatiron, this was the scene by Saturday evening. Eggs, milk, bread, and produce entirely picked over.
It's empty. The shelves are pretty much, the fruits are gone, and bread aisle is empty.
We got everything what we needed, but everything else was empty.
And at the wine shop on the corner, the owner has his shovel in hand, facing a tough call many local businesses will have to make.
We will plan to open, but then we gauge the severeness of the storm and we decide whether staff is safe, customers are coming or not, and just make sure we're safe.
Mayor Mamdani says the final decision on New York public schools will come by noon on Sunday. And a reminder that while the city will take care of public roads and public spaces, property owners are responsible for clearing their own sidewalks. On the west side, Naomi Ruchim, CBS News, New York.
And the MTA is making final preparations for the arrival of the snow tomorrow. The MTA CEO toured the bus depot in Flatbush. Crews were busy putting chains on buses that needed them and making other last-minute bus inspections to make sure they were good to go. Riders are reminded that there will be schedule adjustments as the snow begins to pile up. Over on Long Island, states of emergency have been declared in both Nassau and Suffolk counties. Officials say the trucks and crews are ready to go and will hit the roads early tomorrow. We spoke with the Hempstead town supervisor.
The challenging part of this storm is that we're getting a significant amount of accumulation of snow immediately into freezing rain right into it. The trick for this one is we've got to get the plows out there to get the snow off the roads as quickly as possible so that snow doesn't become ice, because once it freezes, it's looking like it's going to stay frozen for quite a while.
In slick, icy roads and whiteout conditions, officials in New Jersey are expecting the worst from this storm. It's why they moved to suspend all New Jersey transit service and are putting a number of statewide restrictions in place. Andrew Ramos has the latest.
Yeah, and Alan, one of those restrictions are going to impact drivers here along the New Jersey Turnpike and other major roadways in the state, where starting at midnight, a 35-mile-per-hour speed restriction is going to go into effect. State leaders here not taking any chances when it comes to this storm.
We are expecting a storm the likes of which we haven't seen in years.
Barely a week into her new job, Governor Mikey Sherrill is going toe-to-toe with a monster of a winter storm.
We're currently expecting 4 to 6 inches of snow along the coast, 6 to 10 inches in South and Central Jersey, and 8 to 14 up in North Jersey.
The grim forecast enough for the governor to suspend all NJ Transit operations for Sunday. The system-wide suspension is going to affect all bus, light rail, and Access Link services beginning at 4 a.m. Sunday. Rail service, however, will proceed on its regular weekend schedule, but will stop at 2 p.m.
Your primary job is to make sure you are watching out for the safety of your customers, your employees.
In addition to suspending NJ Transit service, state police announced speed restrictions of 35 miles per hour on the New Jersey Turnpike, Garden State Parkway, and all interstate highways. A commercial vehicle travel ban also going into place. All restrictions go into effect at midnight.
We strongly encourage you not to be on the roads. If you absolutely positively have to be on the roads, we ask that you proceed with extreme caution.
Despite the warnings, Newark residents like Ahmed Barkley and Timothy Harris say they're going to play it all by ear.
A lot of things are being cut, a lot of things are being closed, so I just want to be prepared. Hopefully I am. I got my Timberland boots.
I know the people of New Jersey are pretty pragmatic. I know you guys got this.
Now, when it comes to when these restrictions will be lifted and New Jersey Transit goes back into service, remains unclear. The governor says she's going to make decisions based on the forecast. Reporting here along the New Jersey Turnpike in Bergen County, Andrew Ramos, CBS News, New York.
And staying in New Jersey here tonight, CBS News New York got a look inside the New Jersey Traffic Management Center in Woodbridge. Employees from the State Police, DOT, and Turnpike Authority will be monitoring hazardous conditions during the storm. Then they watch out for any trouble on the roads like crashes or disabled cars, and they dispatch the proper help. The center anticipates plenty of activity when the snow begins. And parts of Rockland County have declared a snow emergency. Elle McLogan is hearing from neighbors bracing for the storm as crews prepare to work overtime to keep our roads safe.
Good evening from Clarkstown, more than 30 miles north of New York City, where a hub of businesses and shops makes up Rockland's economic engine. Officials say clearing these streets will be essential for keeping the county humming.
It is freezing. Oh, man.
Locals are braving extreme cold before the first flakes fall.
We're just coming to do our last minute shopping, get some mangoes, get some avocados, because it's going to be a long stretch.
Carmel Sime welcomes the chance to get cozy at home with family.
Gonna bake some brownies later, watch a movie, hopefully.
Yeah. What kind of movie?
Marvel movies.
Do you have a favorite one?
Favorite one, I'd have to go with Infinity War.
But the potential for power outages has Giselle Gerard anxious. What else do you have to do to make sure you're prepared?
The candle, number one, and to make sure I charge my phone.
Well, this is going to be the largest amount of snow that we've faced probably in 15 or 20 years up here.
Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan says this county of many narrow, winding streets has invested in smaller plows for tight turns.
Our men and women with the Highway Department will be reporting, and they'll be staying straight through. They'll work 16 hours, they'll get a 4-hour break, they'll go back on for another 16, and literally we anticipate that they'll be working probably through until Wednesday.
Nathaniel Fidel hopes things don't clear up too quickly.
Hopefully not, because I have a test on Monday. I don't want to do it.
Lena Hunter says the weather calls for compassion and good judgment.
Let's check on our elderly and all our friends and neighbors, make sure everyone's good. And just try not to be a hero. Like they said, stay off the roads, let's stay off the roads.
And officials are urging drivers across the county to move parked cars off of roads to give plows access from curb to curb. In Clarkstown, I'm Elle McLogan, CBS News, New York.
Several city locations will be closed and some events have been canceled ahead of the storm. The Bronx Zoo, Central Park Zoo, New York Aquarium, and the Museum of the Moving Image will all be closed on Sunday. All New York City libraries will also be closed tomorrow. And the Rangers Alumni Classic at Madison Square Garden has been canceled altogether. The Rangers website says refunds will be issued to the original form of payment. And the New York City Board of Elections has suspended early voting tomorrow and Monday. A special election is being held on February 3rd to fill vacant seats, including Mayor Mamdani's previous seat in Queens. Early voting will resume on Tuesday. And the weather's been making a mess for all of air travel. This is a live look right now here at LaGuardia Airport. According to FlightAware.com, today at LaGuardia, 76 flights were delayed and 117 were canceled. At JFK, there were 190 delayed flights and 129 cancellations, while over at Newark Airport in New Jersey, 166 flights were delayed today and 92 were canceled. The expectation, those numbers will be going up over the next couple of days. But impacts go much further than the tri-state. Snowy weather is making its way all over the country. In Shreveport, Louisiana, salt trucks were out working to keep the roads clear. In Little Rock, Arkansas, it was a slow go for drivers navigating snow-packed roads. And in Oklahoma City, the storm arrived with temperatures well below normal in the single digits. But the big worry is downed trees and power lines. We'll have much more on this storm, including Scott and Vanessa's full forecast later in this newscast. And don't forget, you can get the latest updates on the storm's track on our website, cbsnewyork.com.